Now. All right. Hi there. Mark Murgala, recruiting chair for Kettle Country District. Thank you for jumping on the Zoom call with us. I've got a few announcements that Jeff is going to go through real quick. I don't know if he's still on the call. He was kind of breaking up there. There we go. I see you still, Jeff.
There we go. Yeah. Thanks, Mark. Just real quick, and there'll be more information. I'll be sending some printed information out. A week ago tonight, the Bay Lakes Council Board approved a $12 a year council program fee, $1 a month to help advance scouting in our council. About 70% of councils across the nation do this. Some as high as $300, believe it or not, and some as low as $7. So that's gonna be. I'll be sending out more information. The other thing is, at the end of June, I had emailed out everybody's recruitment goals. Every unit's recruitment goal. Every unit's been given a base and a stretch goal to chase after. If you have not seen yours, it was an email toward the end of June, and if you haven't, feel free to shoot me a note. I'll be glad to send it again, and I will send it out again. Jeff.egan@scouting.org.
Awesome. And to kind of segue off of that, I will be, when we send out the recording for this, I'll also send out a link in that email blast that'll bring you over to this page where you can register. Because I had a little bit of a difficult time using the QR code, so I'll also send out a link so that you guys have that. I wanted to kind of scroll through there. You'll select where you're from, what district you're in. For those of you that are in Kettle Country, your recruitment chair is myself, Mark or Marcus Mrugala. There is my email address. It is mrugala108@gmail.com. And then my cell phone number, 262-573-2860. And so for our group, we're going to be doing a back to school night. We do it in August. And what we do is we do pancakes in the park is kind of our getting back into the swing of things. We go out to the park and we fire up the griddle. We fire up some cast irons and we let the scouts make pancakes in the park. And we will make a batch that was straight from scratch. Then we make some that are from the Bisquick. We also have log cabin and then the pure maple syrup. And it's kind of a fun way for the kids to bring their friends out. They meet at the park. We play some games. We eat some pancakes, and the kids have a blast doing that. And then first week of school, we'll have our join night. And then once school is 3 weeks in, we're going to give that second chance night. So as you go through that form, just kind of give us an idea as far as when and where you're doing your back to school event, your join night, and your second chance night. I also wanted to continue on the changes that we're seeing within the program. And good news is on the elective side, you're going to see that for all the different ranks, they now have a fishing rank, because one of the things that they had talked about is the kids love fishing, the kids love swimming, and the kids love riding bicycles. So you'll see an elective in each one of the ranks now for fishing, cycling, swimming, camping. And here is also the good news. As I keep going down, you're going to see one of the things that has not changed, and that is the Scout Oath and Law. So at the end of the day, the program is it's still the same. It's just refined. It's a little bit easier to use. And you'll see on a lot of the elective ranks, there's no longer a whole list of things to choose from and have to pick 2 out of the 6 that you're going to do. It's going to be a little bit more straightforward. It's designed to help your adult leaders be able to walk your scouts through the program, walk them through those electives, and so that they can complete out what they need to complete. And the thing is every year it's going to be 6 and 2. And so hopefully you guys have gotten a chance to look at the new books. If you haven't, try to get to the Scout store. We are working on trying to get some fundraisers together, see if we can get some corporate sponsors to help buy us some books and donate. So if you guys know any corporate sponsors that are interested, I think we had guesstimated that if we could find one nice sponsor that would cough up $5,000, that would cover books for pretty much the entire district. Is that correct, Jeff? So, yep, you're still on mute.
Yes.
So if
Yeah,
anybody knows of a
that's
business
right.
that wants to make a charitable donation we would gladly accept that. I've also got a few feelers out and made a few contacts for people out there on that as well. So with that all being said, things are moving along. And just so you know, I'm a little exhausted. I just got back from Camp Rocolio over the weekend, and I think we are so lucky to have some of the great camps that we have in our region with Camp Rocolio and also with Gardner Dam. I do believe that they've got a night in September, I believe, where you'll be able to go out and just visit Camp Rocolio or it might be in later August. Do you know which date that would be, Jeff?
I don't have that date coming up, but with that Rocolio experience, I don't have the date off the top of my head, but I'll be happy to get that.
So yeah, so I remember just seeing something briefly about it last week, and I believe it's on a Saturday. Let me double check my calendar. So there was an 18th that really stuck in my mind. So and it might be Sunday, August 18th. I'm not sure, but I will double check on that and I'll get those dates out to you guys. So the last thing I want to go through on um, everything here is really with the AOLs, because what they want to do is they want on the rank advancement for AOLs for them to be active for a minimum of 6 months. So if you are bringing in a new scout there in AOL, you have September, October, November, December, January, February. That would be their 6 months in. And so then they would be able to cross over then as an AOL in basically around March. I know for our unit, we usually do our crossover around mid-March. We do our blue and gold together along with our crossover activity. And so it's just being mindful of that 6 month rank advancement for any of those new AOLs. If your scouts graduated last year, well, they've been in AOL now for more, but it's that focus when I've got a new scout that's coming in the beginning of the school year, making sure that we've got that time in the rank for them to be able to get that rank badge as they move on. So with that being said, I'm excited with the new program that's coming up. The main thing is it is the program and not much has changed. So don't be too overwhelmed. It's just a lot of little minor things from there. So any questions, comments for me from the gallery before I close the call out? All right, looks like we've got no questions. So I'll stop the share, we'll stop the call, and you guys all have a great night.